what's the story behind this one? Because I can't find this book anywhere.
That was an early cover for us.
Yeah, we don't even have any left.
We sold out of them.
We sold out of them super quick. I know Larry sold out of them. It was just, she was so poppy, so fun, and I believe it did well for Larry.
Yeah.
Because I like I said, I know that it did super well for us. We got our comps in, and we were sold out within like 2 days.
Yeah, and then this one, I know Larry has, because this is actually Larry's book.
Yes.
So this one's on eBay, and he's asking like $360 for it.
Right, I know.
What does he have for it?
Like $360 or something.
Really?
Huh?
I don't think we have any left either. So
no,
yeah,
we sold
we sold that one too, because they, they're beautiful, and she's such a great character. I like Nyobi. I love that. I love Larry.
That's
he makes me laugh.
That's another early one of ours too. That wasn't. He asked for that one not too long after the first one.
Yeah, the first one was very early on, and it was poppy. This one was very more muted.
Yeah, that first
a little bit more. It was prettier.
That first Larry cover could have been in the first 6 months we were doing covers. That one, that was probably the first 6 months that we were doing covers.
That was
he was one of the first creators to jump on our work.
Yeah, no, because this one is expensive. It's the only one on eBay, and I personally think it's slightly overpriced. But
I agree.
Market determines everything,
right?
But
I was gonna say, market depends. Determines it.
Yeah, but that's the hard one to get. If you can get that one, that one's a rare one.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen this one pop up on eBay.
And the problem is, 5 minutes after we get a fan, they become a friend. Part of it is we bond on our live streams. The other part of it is they'll message me, and I don't just answer a message and go back to what I'm doing. Like, the whole part of comics for us is people. So if you're in my messages asking me a question about the website, you're very likely going to get dragged into a conversation with me in messages. So 5 minutes after we have a fan, they become a friend. And what that means is when they buy that purple Nyobi cover, it goes into their personal collection and it doesn't come out again.
Right now we're lucky. We have a lot of people that actually want our work, to keep our work.
To keep it.
And so not resell it.
There's a concept in investing where it's the idea that certain covers, and I was explaining to my mom a long time ago, and I obviously coach people on comic book investing, and I sell books that don't come out all that often, and then they're going for $300, and you're asking, why is a $25 book 4 years ago going for $300? It's because people don't want to let it go. And it goes into personal collections. And there's certain books that just fetch money. And look, every book in my collection has a lifespan. And I like certain books, and there's books that I have that are not going to be released out in the wild per se. And then also certain books like that Nyobi, for instance, it'll come up in 5-6 years. At some point, because somebody will be like, hey, I'm looking for $300 on it. It's time to let it go. I like it, but I don't love it anymore. But it's the idea that those things don't come up all that often. And it's a very weird thing at this point now where people don't let go of their collections. And it says a lot about your work. It says a lot about what Larry's doing. It says a lot about what people are doing in the comic world.
And like that Harley thing that you showed earlier, if you want that now, it's been sold from his website. It's been sold from my comps. So
I don't think
unless it's coming out of somebody's personal collection, you're not going to find it. Like when people see something like this cover and they reach out to me about it, I'm like, I have no idea where you can get one at this point. And so that's what makes them interesting covers, because somebody will discover my work 2 years later, and then all of a sudden they're going to be like, oh, where do I get this cover? And I'm like, I don't know. It came out 2 years ago. Good luck. Oh, is he here?
Yeah, no, but I also think that cover is that one of the things about Nyobi, and obviously I'm a little bit late to the Nyobi party, and Larry knows that, but I also think Nyobi is now gaining steam. Where Nyobi just, I think on their last one, did 25,000. And now that book is gaining steam, it's gaining fans. And so now people want to go backwards. They're like, oh, you as an artist are gaining steam, and that book is gaining steam. And now all of a sudden you have what is known as a value ladder occurring. and this is
Sure.
something that I teach,
Yep.
and it's very important where I understand the whole economic side of why people want it
Right.
because they know for a fact that you have two racehorses that are pulling the cart now at a faster
Sure.
pace.
Yeah, and
And
like you said, like Larry with Antarctic Press, Nyobi being in Antarctic Press, that's another lift to Nyobi. So again, that's another thing that's going to make his books worth more.